And right now at 8, raging flames, a thick black cloud of smoke, and a nightmare on a Southern California freeway. Is traffic moving along now? Plus this.
Go, go, go. You guys leave. You guys leave.
A chaotic scene at a car wash. Now comes the questions after an immigration raid. What we've learned so far tonight.
And no need to hit the beach to get relief. We're enjoying the cool down, but we're asking, how long will it last? Thanks for joining us. I'm Hunter Sowards, in tonight for Leslie Marie.
And I'm Gio Insignares. Welcome to Kcal News at 8, streaming live on CBS News Los Angeles. Breaking news first, Kcal over a car carrier fire in Sylmar. Both the northbound and southbound lanes of the freeway, of the 5 freeway to be exact, had to be shut down north of the 210 because of concerns about all that black smoke. But we've just learned the northbound lane is now back open. The big rig was loaded with battery-equipped Teslas. It caught fire near Balboa Boulevard, quickly engulfing the cab. CHP says the driver got out safely, but the smoke forced officers to divert traffic to the Antelope Valley Freeway. We'll, of course, keep you updated on traffic conditions coming up on Kcal News at 9.
Well, traffic here brought to a crawl in Glendora following an accident involving multiple vehicles. It happened on the westbound 210 near the Lone Hill Avenue off-ramp. This was just after 6 o'clock. Multiple ambulances had to be called for injuries, but still no details on their extent. Right now, the number 1 and number 2 lanes remain closed, while the number 3 and 4 lanes are open. Still no word on what exactly caused this crash.
Immigration advocates say an ICE operation in San Bernardino led to a shooting, with agents opening fire on a truck trying to drive away.
Yeah, it happened this morning near Acacia Avenue and Baseline Street. We're showing you video here from the scene, showing agents shattering the glass of a truck, then the driver trying to eventually get away. You can hear several gunshots. Later, we see what appears to be bullet holes in the side of the truck. No word on if anyone was hurt, but one person was later arrested, accused of assaulting a federal agent. Our Nicole Comstock is in the neighborhood right now. We're going to be getting an update from her on the Kcal News at 9.
An Anaheim car wash becomes the scene of an ICE raid today for the 3rd time since July.
Kcal's Zach Boetto talking to car wash employees who feel like they're being targeted.
Back off, go, go, go. You guys leave. You guys leave.
Chaos erupting at this Anaheim car wash Saturday morning as ICE agents flood the business's parking lot during rush hour.
What are you guys doing here, man?
They all have face masks and like sunglasses, so you can't see them. And I really didn't know what was going on. I kind of just froze.
Hey.
Witnesses say one man was detained who may have thrown a bottle at one of the federal agents' vehicles.
Hey, calm down, man.
That's when cell phone video shows ICE agents jumping out of their unmarked black Yukon Denali SUVs, shooting tear gas and tackling the man to the ground as onlookers watch on. Jose Carmona says the man ICE detained is named Isaac Dominguez, a good friend of his and a local youth football coach. He says Dominguez is an American citizen and does not work for the car wash.
Really good dude, you know, takes care of his family, his kids. He's always on top of program, you know, so like he wakes up, gets to work. He just saw something that was going on right now that was against his people. So he felt like he had to say something.
Car wash management tells me this is the 3rd time ICE has raided this car wash since July, and now it's starting to impact business.
Get out, just go, 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 go.
I'm feeling very scared for my safety, scared for everyone else's safety, my community's safety, and I still want to continue coming. Of course, I'm going to continue coming to support, and it's just a little worrisome for everybody and for myself.
Euclid Car Wash Management says 6 of their employees were detained during the last 2 ICE raids on July 3rd and July 8th. But Saturday morning, none of their employees were taken, emphasizing that all of their employees are documented citizens. Tonight, one worker says he's left questioning why the federal agents seemed to be targeting the car wash at all.
They gotta do what they gotta do, but they're really just causing fear instead of like doing their job.
Hey.
Reporting in Anaheim, Zach Boetto, Kcal News.
So we reached out to ICE for comment on today's arrest, but we have not heard back.
A single mother of 3 was taken in one of the latest immigration sweeps.
Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? It does concern everybody here.
Yenny Perez Quinilla was arrested Friday outside a Home Depot in Van Nuys. Her mom tells us her daughter is not a U.S. citizen, but works very hard and has no criminal record. A volunteer who works with a nonprofit that helps day laborers says This isn't the first time federal agents have conducted a raid at this Home Depot.
They are singling this community out and this worker center. It's in clear violation of the TRO.
In a statement, U.S. Border Patrol Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin says the woman arrested was, quote, operating an unlicensed vendor without authorization to work in the country, going on to say unlicensed vendors undercut U.S. businesses that must pay business fees and are subject to regulations.
Police locked down a neighborhood in Sierra Madre today. Officers taping off the area at Cannon and Teresa Lane as FBI agents moved in. The feds say they were there executing a search warrant, but the details of that warrant were sealed and they cannot release any further information. No arrests were planned, they said.
Cooler weather bringing relief from the heat in many areas as we take a live look outside toward Long Beach.
Yeah, but are we looking at another warm up? Kcal News meteorologist Olga Espina is here with our next weather. Olga, was just feeling so nice while it lasted.
Exactly, but we all knew it could not last forever. So yes, we do have a warming trend on the way. Not this weekend, though. This weekend is still going to be comfortable. We had a day of below average temperatures, and we're going to keep that going as we head into tomorrow. So here's where we topped out this afternoon. So some 80s, some upper 70s for places like Pasadena and Burbank, and a few low 90s for some of our desert locations. But this is looking pretty good for summer standards for the month of August. As we head into the next 12 hours along the coastline, you're still going to see that marine influence. So you're waking up to some clouds in Santa Monica. And even as we head into the late morning hours, still seeing some partly cloudy skies, 71 degrees at 11 a.m. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll start to see a little more sunshine for our beaches, 74 degrees for the daytime high. But here are the below average numbers, upper 70s for LAOC Metro tomorrow, low 90s for valleys, Inland Empire, 93 in the high desert, and mountain communities, you're going to be at 77 degrees. And as we take a look at our extended temperature outlook, days 6 through 10, yes, temperatures are going to be running a little warmer than average. So I'm tracking those changes for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Olga, thank you. New at 8, the LA County Fire Department mourning the loss of one of their own. Firefighter paramedic Jerry Guzman died on duty yesterday. He was most recently assigned to Station 32 in Azusa. No word on exactly how Guzman died, but the department is asking for privacy for the family as they mourn.
We also have an update on a missing 7-month-old baby in Yucaipa. Today, investigators said they are not ruling out foul play in the case. The mother of Emmanuel Haro claims he was changing the boy's diaper outside of a Big Five. That happened on Thursday when someone hit her, she says, in the head and knocked her unconscious. When she woke up, the baby was gone. Investigators are now saying there were some inconsistencies in her initial statement, and she declined to continue with a police interview. Police say they are continuing to search for the child.
A woman was killed when a driver slammed into the bedroom where she was sleeping. This happened just before 2:30 this morning at Gallatin and Sanford Bridge Road in Downey. A neighbor's Ring camera video shows just how fast the car was going before it hit the house. The 73-year-old victim died at the scene. Another woman inside the home was taken to the hospital. A nearby neighbor heard the crash.
I was awake at 2 in the morning, and that's around where I heard the car going very, very fast in the corner where I live, and I was like, that's not normal, that speed, at least 50, 60 miles an hour, and I heard some sort of an impact a few seconds later, and then I heard the cops.
The 24-year-old driver was not injured. He was arrested for allegedly driving under the influence.
We have an update for you now on a police pursuit and standoff that lasted for hours in Highland Park. It all started last night just after 9:30 during a traffic stop. As you can see, the suspect, well, reportedly had a gun, but you can see that he kept driving despite that flat tire before finally coming to a stop. It took several